Welcome your faces back to the Chelsea rebuild. That was very in your face, giving it the good old point. No, welcome back to the Chelsea save, where Chelsea. I don't really know what to say, but no, we're good. Look at this form. Take what you want from it, but we're green, and mostly green, and a little bit of orange. Annoyingly, getting a replay against Middlesbrough in the FA Cup. Annoyingly, getting a draw against Newcastle. And other than that, the Tottenham game, which I think might have been last episode, but I don't remember. I actually don't remember. Either way, it's looking good. I don't know what else to say. It's just pretty damn good. I mean, it's fantastic. January has been and gone. I did do some business, and you'll be happy to know, I believe, for myself, I've sorted out the centre-back issue. The one centre-back we needed, the big fuck-off striker that I said we so needed. I maybe not got the big, fuck-off striker, but I got the big striker. I mean centre-back. I got the big centre-back we needed. Striker, I was thinking in my head Lukaku, because he's coming back in the January. He's not going to sign on with Inter at all. So he does come back. So I had that in my head. Basically, if I go to the transfers and I go to transfer history, for around the 40 million mark, all in, including installments, including bonuses, including everything, Eric Garcia. What do you think? For 40 million, I think that's incredible. He's worth a tiny little bit more now that he's come to the Premier League. I think it's absolutely fantastic. Yes, he only comes in as a 2.5 star. But so is Koulibaly, and technically he's a world-class defender, so I thought, why the hell not? He hasn't really played just yet. He's literally played once, and that was literally the FA Cup, one of the FA Cup games. He's good. He's pretty good. I mean, his stats are pretty good. I mean, yes, he's only 2.5 stars, maybe 3 stars potential, but I've compared him to some of the other players, and he is actually really solid. He will just be that all-round, just their player for the next 3 or 4 years. There's no other way to describe him other than just straight up solid. His star rating does not do him justice. Weirdly, it says he's on a decline, but forget about that. I mean, he's 23. He's going to go up. I mean, if he's not 3/3.5 stars in a couple of years, I'll be surprised, just because he's going to be playing pretty much most games. He's pretty good. Other than that, I said I'd come back at some point. I said maybe close to the end of the season, did I say? Or was that the other save? I don't remember. Either way, not FA Cup, Champions League. We drew Real Madrid. So if we're going to win something, we got to beat Real Madrid. The league, on the other hand, the Premier League, is also looking very tasty. So we got to think very carefully. I mean, Premier League, we're first. We are dead on level with points with Arsenal. Forget about the whole Brighton title battle. They dropped out to 8th. Alright, they got a couple of losses. It wasn't good for them. Us, on the other hand, we kept it going. Couple of unneeded draws, and then we end up in first, still fighting Arsenal, who basically didn't get the draws but got the losses and made up for it that way. So, we're in a title fight with Arsenal. On the other hand, the Champions League and Real Madrid is scary. So I need to decide, what do I prioritize? I want both. Can I do both? Maybe. We have Leeds and then we have Real Madrid. Leeds on one hand is probably okay. I can probably deal with them. Even with a rotated side, Real Madrid need a full strength side. I'm going to wing it, pretty much. Who have I got after Leeds? I don't know. Who have I got after Leeds? Well, Leeds, Real Madrid, Brentford, Middlesbrough in the replay. We should be all right then. We should be all right. Well, Leeds, I would say we'd smoke Leeds. I would probably say we'd smoke Brentford. Middlesbrough we should really, but I kind of overestimated them or underestimated them and fielded a really weak side. And evidently we get a replay, so there you go. Whether that's a bad day in the office, I don't really know. But, you know, is what it is. And this team that my assistant manager's recommended, I don't actually agree with at all. But at the same time, I need to think both competitions. It's like ridiculous. We're not going to win everything. I need to accept that, and I need to just decide, do I want the FA Cup, the Premier League, or the Champions League? Mostly, I would probably say the Premier League over everything else. Like, we won the Champions League a few years ago. The FA Cup, I can kind of slide. It's just like, whatever. Arsenal kind of win that most of the time. But it's hard. It is very hard. I don't really know what to make of it. Might wing it, see how it goes. And whatever we lose in first, then decide from there. So if we lose the Champions League, then just go, right, full on Premier League and then go from there. And then vice versa with the Premier League. But for now, that is going to be the team, I think. It should beat Leeds. Should. In inverted commas. Let's go for it. Let us go for it. Let's do it. I want to win everything. That would just make the rebuild just perfect. Perfect. It would just be written in the stars like that, but let's be real. I think as a Chelsea fan myself, I would rather the Premier League, knowing 2 years ago we won the Champions League. Other people might think different. You can't win everything. And we're already 1-0 down. Oh, we're good. We're good. Trust me to concede 6 minutes into a corner. Well. Oh, dear me. Really? Well, Mason Mount's in. Headed away. Hopefully we pick that back up. Hudson-Odoi over the top. Havertz in. Come on. I think it's offside. And the ref's well in there to call it offside. So, please don't be. Brilliant. Brilliant, man. We're going to lose, aren't we? Oh, dear. We're going to lose. We're going to lose big time. All right. Why? I don't get it. I don't understand it. That's going to be half-time 1-0 down. Unless they score from this highlight. And I'm ready to watch them do it. Oh, Sterling. Oh, no. Get that corner in. Who's that? Mason Mount. Whip that in. You got someone in there. Maybe Hudson-Odoi, please just... All right. I'll berate them. Tell them we're favourites and we should be winning. Maybe that gives them the motivation they need. 55 minutes in, apparently not. And Mason Mount gets injured. Brilliant. Well, we'll bring on the good old youngster Asperilla. I'm tempted to take Callum Hudson-Odoi off, but I don't really want to bring Aubameyang. Well, maybe I do bring Aubameyang on. Because why the hell not? Older, maybe more experienced, maybe could just have whatever composure he's lacking. I don't really know. Just change it up. It's like for like, really. Maybe a bit slower, but is what it is. Sinistera hits the post again. 6 minutes left in the game. And I'm going to take some players off. I've only literally done 2 of the 5 subs. Hudson-Odoi can come. Ooh. So in the tactics screen for a change. Hudson-Odoi is going to come off for Wahi. Fana down for Koulibaly. And then I've got one more sub. I'm thinking Vasquez for Reece, just to save legs for the Real Madrid game. So that will do me for now. I think that's it. And we're going to lose 1-0, aren't we? That is 3 points heavily dropped where we shouldn't have. Tut. Big time. That was just not good enough entirely. So their team looks actually pretty, I want to say strange in inverted commas. Like with my assistant giving me like suggested training for them or for the game. It scouted that they've got Courtois in goal, which makes sense. Rudiger, Militao, makes sense. Alaba on left back, which is interesting, along Kyle Walker, which is very interesting. Verratti, which is also very interesting. Valverde, which is expected. And then Thomas Muller on a right wing, which is very interesting. Vinicius Jr. and Karim Benzema, which is obviously as expected. But I'm more interested to see good old Captain Thomas Muller on the right. Bayern Munich legend, pretty much. Icon, whatever you want to call him. Gone. Real Madrid has decided to go Real Madrid for a last minute high, I guess. It might be working for him. I don't really know, but fair play to the man. I mean, it's whatever. He's going to be ridiculous regardless, but I always thought of him as that central, just no nonsense forward. Sort of just grab the ball, hit it, it goes in the net. Very simple style of football rather than being technical and I'm going to do a bit of skill, I'm going to do a bit of that. It's just not very Benzema sounding, but what do I know apparently? Apparently nothing. Apparently nothing. Anyways, all right, let's move on. Get this Real Madrid game in full commotion. With Mason Mount out, it's interesting. It's probably going to be Havertz dropping back from striker and Pedro going up front, which probably makes the most sense. Definitely not saying that because I saw my assistant recommend that, but that does make sense now that I've seen it. I feel like we go all guns blazing to get a win out of the away draw because then, well, puts them on the pressured side going into their away leg, and we're definitely more comfortable at home. So, is what it is. But that's exactly how the lineup is. Exactly how it goes. Right. Put on a worthy display, my friends. Come on. I was just enjoying my drink there. And we may have got a goal. Come on, it's awarded. Come on. Come on. Come on. Look at that. Nice little ball in. Pedro, bottom corner. Love it. Come on. I wasn't expecting a goal there. I was just like swigging my nice fancy rum. And we got the goal. 5 minutes in. Away from home at Real Madrid. It's weird. We lose to Leeds and then we go ahead and score an early goal against whoever and defend like that as well. It's actually crazy. Koulibaly already on a yellow card, which is ridiculous as well. I'm just looking in the camera. Watching my hair here is insane. I need a haircut. And it's 2-0. Hudson-Odoi. Come on. Come on. What do I do though, man? What do I prioritise? What's the more challenging thing to win? I would like to say the Premier League is more challenging than the Champions League. Depending on your run. And I'd probably rather win the Premier League myself, considering I think it's harder to win. But we are actually dominating in like 11 minutes with 2-0 up. You give me 2021 vibes. It's crazy. As mad as it sounds, we might even have a chance IRL, but we have been drawing Real Madrid IRL, which makes this game very sort of quite funny to me because I watched the draw yesterday morning. Whether this video actually goes out on the Sunday, like I said they probably all would, is unlikely, actually. I've had a lot going on. A lot of work all of a sudden, and then classic Mother's Day. I just last minute picking up a few bits. But, you know, it's a bit mad. Real Madrid IRL, Real Madrid here. I'm not sure when the Real Madrid game is IRL. I mean, I'm recording this as of the 19th, which is the Sunday at 12:20, with work in approximately 7 hours, which is good, which is good. Shows how prepared I am for the real world. Either or, we're 2-0 up in 32 minutes, that's all that matters. Love it. Alaba bombing down the wing. Into Vinicius Jr. to Alaba. He's probably going to try cross it, which he does. Walker, header. Wow. They got Jorginho. I didn't know that. Who goes in? I sold Jorginho to... Who did I sell Jorginho to? It wasn't Real Madrid, was it? I find that very hard to believe it was Real Madrid. Like 6 episodes ago. I will have a look though. And we've just conceded another 2. In like 30 seconds. Please call that offside. No. I was getting so complacent. Oh my god, Mendy. There's no way they're offside there looking at that. Mendy, come on. That's painful, man. Okay, 3 minutes of added time. What have we got? Ball over the top, Vinicius Jr. 3-2. No, he's missed it. Well, stone me. Jorginho, what did I let him go for? I did let him go to Real Madrid for 50 million. And he's been absolutely fantastic for them. Half-time 2-2. Wow. What a half. What a half. From the neutral point, you're probably buzzing. From my point, I'm fuming. We can't go lose to Leeds as well as Real Madrid. I've got to have something to win to make this rebuild fully worth it. The third season will be mad. Be crazy. Ball in. Come on, get that away. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're 3-2 down. We are 3-2 down. Please be offside. Okay, I'm done. I'm actually done. I'm actually done. I'm done. No. No, I need to do some subs. Pedro's not playing terribly. Havertz, just get lost. Please, just get lost. Asperilla, maybe? Sure. Taylor, no. Kovacic, come on. What are you doing? Yellow card and 6.5? Terrible. I've got no midfielders. And I've just put Aubameyang on in the midfield. Pressing all the buttons now. Ceballos. Thank you. Koulibaly. What are you doing? 6.3. Tragic. Thiago Silva. That'll do for now. I'm actually pissed as anything. Come on. I don't believe what I'm watching. 85 minutes in. Kenneth Taylor's absolutely knackered. Make our last substitute. We got no one to bring on for him either. Screw it. Pedro can come off. Aubameyang on. Change it up front. And Vasquez can come on for Chilwell, because not Chilwell, Reece James, because he's playing tragic as well. They all need to get their shit together. Vinicius Jr. and almost in for a fourth. We are playing crap. It started so well. This second half has been shocking. Ball over, doesn't even go anywhere. Yeah, to them. And Vinicius Jr. keeps that in. Who goes in to Modric. Safe hands, thankfully, but I still think we're going to lose. It may not be over. Unless we can just swing it up the pitch and get a goal. Which I'd love. We got 4 minutes added time, 2.5 minutes played. Vinicius Jr. again to Modric, to Mendy. Furlan, not dodgy Mendy. I'm not sure what he's done there, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Right, still got a minute. Doesn't go to us. Kenneth Taylor just swings at nothing there. Vinicius Jr. tackled pretty good by Dani Ceballos. And I think that's going to be game. Maybe not. No. Furlan Mendy. Give it to us and let us do a counter. Please. Kyle Walker and safe hand from Mendy. That's going to be the final touch of the game, no doubt. And so it is. We're 3-2 down. I'm not sure what to make of that. It's 3-2. We were 2-0 up. How are we losing that? It's away from home, sure. We deserve a lot more, I think. Maybe the stats say otherwise, but I mean, they got better XG, but that's the most stupid stat in the world. Expected to score? No, you either score or you don't. I mean, 20 shots to 8 is probably enough to say they just battered us on that. Possession in their favour. Maybe they did deserve it, but we need to come back in the second leg. Well, I don't know whether I'll come back in the second leg, because it is basically down to how everything goes. I will record the second leg if it's... I'll record it, but if it actually ends up interesting and pivotal to the season, is then when I will decide whether I upload it. It will just be... If I lose and nothing else happens, maybe I won't. If I win, I might, unless I just end up storming everything else. But I never know with this team. It's like I can go on a crazy run and then all of a sudden just lose, but who knows? Let me just have a quick look at the schedule and I'll decide. Ideally, I want to come back sort of down here, right, Liverpool and Aston Villa, either to tie off pretty much all three cups. I say, well, the 2 cups and the league. I want to, in the last episode, basically play the game that wins us the Premier League, wins us the FA Cup, and wins us the Champions League. That would be fantastic. But it's not going to go like that. So, whatever's pivotal to the end of the season, whatever makes the most sense, is what I'll come back at. But until then, that is it. So, next episode, you'll find out what I win, basically. I need to just play somewhat to the end of the season, beat Real Madrid, hopefully. If I don't, then you'll probably see the episode. If I do, maybe not. We'll see how interesting it ends up. Well, actually, you might see it, because it's going to be Real Madrid, then again Tottenham and Man City, so there's actually quite a big section there, but we'll see. If I do play really well against us, you might see it, because, well, being the last season of the save, potentially, it might make a lot of sense. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, like for me to beat Real Madrid. And other than that, I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.